You see that out there, ladies and gentlemen? That right there is progress. Progress for mankind. Development. Progress. The pinnacle of man's achievements as a species on this planet. Being able to harness the very power of the movement of air. And then I would like for you to direct your attention to that. That right there. The pinnacle of man's folly, man's poor decisions, man's unrighteousness in this world. The decision to take another life. My name is Jefferson Goldwinkle, and I am a safari expert. I have guided many a safari in my time, and tonight I am going to direct you through a safari you've never seen the likes of which before. Let us conduct ourselves down here, and I will show you just a little something. You see before you and around me a selection of men, gentle they may not be, but determined and with purpose they certainly are. Look at him. He's got so much purpose. Him and his highly esteemed chariot. This man here with his absurd jacket makes him look like a bush. And this fellow up here, firing a 6.5 millimeter gun aimlessly off at random civilians, doing their best to have dinner and a movie. And here he is breaking their window. But he does have purpose. His purpose may be to ruin those people's lives, but purpose nonetheless is a purpose. Now I will have you notice, right here sitting on this bench, is this individual positive repute. I have no idea what his name is, what his purpose is in this world, but I do know that he has one function. And that is to portray for you the cast of characters this evening. Of course, you have myself, Jefferson Goldwinkle, who shall be guiding this rather much unnecessary and unasked for, unrequested, unrequited, and unnecessary, I think I said that already, journey into the minds and lives of each one of these magnificent people you see before you. We will begin by talking with one man who has made it his life's calling, his purpose, if you will, to, let's just say, study.
Yes. Good evening. My name is Rutherford Beauregard Jenkins, and I am the lead scientist for the Altus Human Life Separation Network. My job, my task, is to separate a man from his soul, and I shall be studying the souls of these unwitting victims this evening as we put them into a situation wherein they're distracted from what my ultimate evil plan is, separating them from their souls and studying them most intently. They will be pursuing this absolutely pointless and absurd objective of securing and holding, as you can tell by the GPS map which I have brought up at this juncture. They will be distracted with this, whilst I move in from the rear to accomplish my sinister plan. Now, with that out of the way, let's take a look at someone else who shall be performing in this evening's program. Using our selection tool here from whoever this man is.
My name is Rock Chocolate Bottom, and I'm a man with a purpose. Ladies, fellas, oh my Lord, have mercy on my small soul. I will be building something tonight, and I ain't gonna tell you what that thing is which I shall be building. You just gonna have to wait yourself and see, because I'm gonna build something. Y'all watch out now! I'm gonna build something. I'm a construction worker after all. I got my personal protective equipment. I got my proper PPE. And I'm gonna build something. Oh, my name is not Rock Chocolate Bottom. It's gonna be magnificent. You gonna love it. But first, we're gonna go back to the Safari Man. Yes, it is me. I am a Safari Man. Also known as Jefferson Goldwinkle, if you prefer to call me by my Christian name. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to change my loadout so that I can get a little something where I can actually see a little something. We do not want to get too close so as to disturb the quarry, which we shall be following this evening. I want to be able to give them the proper space that they need to be able to live their best life. And so in order to do that, I'm going to equip a loadout, if you will, which will give us the best chance of seeing them performing in their natural environment. And we are going to get into my safari vehicle, which of course I will be driving, one of them. And I'm going to show you tonight how these individuals with purpose perform in their line of duty, as it may fall out for them. I will be camouflaging our vehicle so that they don't spot us, so that they don't suspect a thing, and they can frolic in their natural environment. Onward we go. Now, of course, as the scientist indicated, they will be frolicking in their natural environment around the secure and hold position. And so we are going to be positioning ourselves in such a way that they cannot be disturbed as they pursue their mission, allowing us optimal viewing conditions so we may conduct the safari in the most entertaining way possible. Pardon the bush. I do have a driver's license. I am certified in all 57 states to operate a motor vehicle such as this. One of these camouflaged prowlers, they call it. The prowler is the optimal viewing vehicle for such an excursion as this, and we are going to be positioning it in such a manner that its already very quiet engine will not be disturbing the local populace. We will be able to observe their purpose with which they have essayed themselves around the secure and hold position. And at sundry intervals, we may end up interfering in a moderate way, slightly, just for the sake of our own purposes, our own viewing. We have purpose too, you know. Not only these people have purpose, I myself, Jefferson Goldwinkle, the Safari Master, also have purpose. Safari Guide. I will be your guide this evening. We will position ourselves thusly atop this mountain. I will cut off the engine so that we do not disturb our quarry. And we will observe what manner of purpose these individuals have arrayed for themselves. Now, as you can see, there are sundry towers located thusly, and as well as thusly. And these people, with their purpose, have taken it upon themselves to occupy such towers as these around that little yellow number, which you see on the GPS. And, oh Lord, Lord have mercy, I think I might have disturbed one of them. I heard rustling in the bushes. And rustling in the bushes means that one of them must have decided that their purpose was not below, wherein those individuals typically spend most of their time. I believe it may be one of those bushmen which we saw earlier, with his ridiculous suit that made him look like a bush. I hear him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need absolute quiet so that we may observe this individual. Frolicking in his natural environment. This maneuver I call the Goldwinkle maneuver, intended to reposition myself in a spot which I may observe more carefully. I see the quarry. Well, at least their method of transportation, which is similar to mine. Not quite as expensive, as I am a very rich man. I hear them rustling in the bushes. You may not be able to hear them. Your ears, yes, your eyes as well, may not be quite as attuned to hear as mine are, but my hearing is so good that I've actually reverted to using my eyes to hear as well. I'm going to stick with that. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. I do not quite know where I might be hearing this rustling from, but I swear I hear it. My eyes would never deceive me. For the time being, however, we are not going to bother ourselves with such trivial observations whenever there is much bigger game, much bigger quarry, much greater purpose unfolding below us at this very juncture, which we are missing by me farting around with sounds in the bushes, which may or may not actually have happened. And I may just be senile in my 30 or 40 years of conducting these sorts of safaris. Now, as I was directing your attention previously to the arena below us, wherein these individuals are finding their purpose, there are sundry towers, which we shall be. Oh my Lord, have mercy on my poor little soul. They found us. I'm going to perform the Goldwinkle maneuver in a thiswardly direction, so that the purpose which these individuals have discovered for themselves will not also involve me, the safari director, Jefferson Goldwinkle. I shall not be denied this opportunity to observe. Oh heavens to Murgatroyd! I've got to get out of here. All right, just I'm going to continue Goldwinkle maneuvering over here to this vehicle, which I have bought with my millions of dollars. And we're going to conduct ourselves to a different location so that we may continue with this safari. And I'm done. Elsewhere, we shall observe these individuals from afar. I have a purpose. My purpose is not to die like a dog. My purpose is to observe their purpose, which is something I haven't had a chance to observe yet on account of various interruptions. Mind the fire. Fire typically in this area this time of year is hot, and so we want to avoid that manner of heat, at least for our purposes this evening. Yes, I believe that this person has found a purpose on this hill. So I'm going. Oh my Lord! I'm gonna need to get that one checked out next time I happen upon the garage. Well, where was I? I was going around. Yes, I was going to conduct myself over here, thiswardly direction to the hill. So that we may observe the purpose. If I could just quit with the red tips. I don't know what landscaping crew these people brought in here to take care of all these bushes, but oh heavens, I'm being followed. I've strayed too close to them. They now have. Howdy, how you doing? They've deemed me their well. You see, that's not quite what I had in mind for a. We'll have to flee the scene. All right, I think I might have lost them with my superior skill, speed, and understanding of vehicular momentum. Not to mention they're obviously intensely stupid, unable to predict my movements, which are vastly superior. I'm going to. I have been saved by some good Samaritan who must have recognized me. Jefferson Gulliver. What is my name? Jefferson Goldwinkle. Very recognizable in these parts. They've seen many of my documentaries on the Discovery Channel. Surely they recognized that the celebrity was in great peril and decided to help intervene there. Alright. So now that we have broken free from the clutches of that savage, I'll be parking right over here. Oh, well, it seems I've already visited this place before and determined that this was not an adequate spot, but situations like these, you gotta play the odds. Alright, I seem to have busted up a mine. I believe I'll tend to my wounds briefly before we continue. For some reason, I'm getting some sort of psychic message. You know, these safaris tend to help me get in touch with my inner self, and I'm able to recognize whenever my sixth sense is tingling, I guess is the best term. My third eye is open, and I receive psychic messages from time to time, such as one of the voices in my head. His name is Bray 2012, who says, "Hi, I sub and like." And you know, I like that. I like talking to Bray 2012 in my third eye, my sixth sense. It's a good voice. I've spoken to him on sundry occasions. But as I was saying about the safari, which we were indulging at this juncture, I'm going to pull out the binoculars, which you saw me with at the beginning of this episode, and we are going to observe these individuals and their purpose in these towers wherein they have found such purpose. And I don't seem to see any of them at the moment. Very easy to spot. For example, there. that man right there, who is currently 445 meters away. We are going to determine whether or not his purpose will save him now. And no, it did not. See, that is what happens whenever someone's purpose oh my lord, oh my lands, oh my whole, oh my soul, oh my, what in the, what happened? That scientist, he's probably up to something. I bet he's up to one of his old respawning tricks. Fellows like me have died time and time again in our line of work and our purpose. The scientist, he's rigged up some sort of concoction involving that whiteboard right there and that laptop, and between the two of them, I've died so many times I can't even count on both my hands and both my toes anymore. But yet here I am, continuing to guide y'all in this safari, which we shall resume at this juncture. If you will direct your attention to the fact that I was just, I was removed from my line of duty, trying my best to guide a safari in the time that I was given, in the short time of this mortal plane. I was stricken in my prime, in my youth, in my best time of my life. Oh my lord, that man needs to learn how to drive. I was stricken down, but I have risen again, because nobody could keep down Jefferson Goldwinkle, not even that rock wall right there, although me and that rock wall have had several run-ins, several conversations, which have always ended with me driving away, and it always continuing to sit there waiting until I drive by again, hoping that it may thwart my schemes, my delightful inquiries into the purpose of man at a later date. But it never succeeds. I've always got my purpose, which I pursue, and I never stop. Oh. That tree, however, that tree might have done me. But I'll do better. That tree did me, well, I'll do that tree. You just watch right here. That tree tried to stop Jefferson Goldwinkle, but he didn't expect. He didn't expect that I would rise again, that I would carry on with my noble purpose, that I would climb the tallest peak, and I would park my happy ass right here and observe, as I always have, conducting the safari. I seem to have injured myself on that tree right there. Take care of that so that doesn't get infected. You know, I've been bitten by rattlesnakes. I've been mauled by lions. I've been flattened by NFL quarterbacks, and I've always come back from it, but only through proper medical care, my intensive training in first aid, and proper practices for mitigating inflammation and infection in the extremities. Now, purpose is a thing which many of these people have found. As this man runs through the graveyard, he seems to have found his purpose, consorting with demons and devils and all sorts of other monstrosities which inhabit graveyards. And he seems to have disappeared, so we will no longer be able to observe him. But there are other quarry for us to investigate somewhere. I know there are. There's got to be some somewhere. Aha, for example. Quarry right there. How beautiful. These individuals have such purpose. Such sweet, delectable purpose. For example, that one right there. Lagging, stutter-stepping, though he may be. All kinds of crazy shenanigans. Don't worry, I wasn't going to hurt him. I was just going to boss him up on that. scientist. Well, I suppose I should thank him rather than hate him. I mean, I wouldn't be able to continue my safari without his services and this death loop that he has us trapped in. But speaking of the scientist, I'm going to go ahead and turn over the spotlight to that very self-same scientist for the time being, so that I can go to the fucking hospital, because Lord, my head.
So as you know, I have, in fact, developed a strategy and a system wherein I burn human souls as a fuel, as an energy source, through this laptop and through this billboard right here, which I have connected via an invisible power cable constructed from human souls as well, all the way over here through the cracks in the tile. You may not be able to see it at this exact angle, but if you position yourself right here, you still can't see it, because I'm a genius! Now then, of course, in order to construct such a horrible abomination against God himself, I need human souls. And souls like that are not difficult to acquire. They simply require a specific set of skills, which, there's the Safari, what is his name? We'll call him Joe. He may not have exactly had the best gear for such a transaction as that, so I will be instead equipping myself with a little explosives! The perfect solution. Now, what shall I use to acquire more test subjects? The AK-12, a decent choice indeed, with its underbarrel grenade launcher, perfect for harvesting the souls of unfortunate individuals in my immediate vicinity. Not to mention a little sidearm action for those up-close and personal engagements. Yes, I find that I acquire more material that way than usual. So, with that being said, I must conduct myself thusly. The teleporter seems to be damaged, which I shall have to get one of my minions on repairing that momentarily, yes, but I have alternative methods of transportation, you know. I have, for example, teleporting into a moving plane, which I have just messed up. I want to. Any more unwitting victims wish to climb into the plane with me? Yes, you absurd bush Wookie? Anyone else want to... No? Very well. So then I shall conduct myself over to the test area, and we shall see what sort of science we can conduct in the realm of harvesting human souls to be burned as a fuel source. The generators lately do seem to be running low. I haven't harvested enough souls as of late, but I promise you, with the new methods that I have at my disposal, the new observation tools which I have acquired through the usage of the binoculars, this new invention that I just developed last weekend, I will certainly be able to... Well, I'm not exactly licensed to fly one of these things. I just know how to teleport into them. I'm going... Yes. Now, we may begin. Yes. A little bit of that never hurt anyone. Now let's see where best to... Ah! They're fighting back. I've never done this before. One moment. I call this one the Rutherford Beauregard maneuver, wherein I roll that wildly serpentine and all that sort of thing to reduce the chances that my quarry will impact me with their paltry firearms. They don't know, of course, that I have the ability to come back even if they kill me. They wouldn't suspect that I, Rutherford Beauregard, would have a method of thwarting their plots against me. Oh, Lord, it's a hill. I can't roll up those. I must conduct myself this direction. Oh, against the grain. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast, and all those sorts of things they taught me in scientist school. Oh, I've almost made it. Just a little... This is very tiring. Oh, God. I don't typically work out like this. This is not... I feel it burning in my kidneys. Oh, Lord. Okay. Using my magic leg stabbing needle, I will... Oh, that does smart a bit, but I'm back good as new. Now, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the little people, let us conduct ourselves a few human souls, shall we? It's important that you sneak up on them. Science always requires a sneaky hand. Yes, doesn't seem to be anyone over there. Well, who was firing upon me earlier? That would be the perfect place to start. Yes. I see someone over there. Come to Papa. May have to harvest that helicopter later. Would probably be advisable to remove the window for the sake of it not preventing my devious plan from coming to fruition by deflecting the bullets. But I don't seem to see any potential victims of my dastardly plan to wipe out all life on Altus. I must admit this is rather disappointing. There were so many of them earlier. Now they're gone, and I mean, what is a scientist without a... Aha! Perfect! I can't believe I did not harvest a single soul. This must be a mistake, Aha! Perfect! It's all going according to plan. Yes! That's one, and infinite more to go where that came from. Now then, where from came that ill-timed rocket which prevented me from harvesting quite as much as I had intended? Surely that person wouldn't have a problem with donating their life force for the cause. Well, that smoke leads me to believe that maybe there might be somewhere in that area. Yes. Can't imagine why. There is no one in this area from which to rip out the soul of. This manner of shenanigans continues. That was worthless. Aha! That's the... I'll simply go to that tower and get a better vantage point. But I have to be quick about it, lest they see me. And I'm possibly going to not encounter any resistance. I must set this to be the proper resistance. Okay. Yes. Come to think of it. Well, by Jove. It's perfect! I'll fly back to the... Well, at least the generator's still working. Might I come with you? Excellent! One of my minions is going to conduct me to the zone wherein I may continue with my marvelous scheme. Thank my lucky stars, there were still some souls left in the soul respawn generator, magnificent, mysterious piece of technology thing, which permitted me to rebound such as I did. You know, I've overcome life, I've overcome death, I've even overcome my mother-in-law. Finally, I have a method whereby I may come back infinite times. The only downside being that I must continue to maintain the generator, otherwise the eternal life that I have found for myself, which I have become somewhat addicted to, shall run out, and I shall have nothing but oblivion to look forward to in my ultimate demise. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to the action and see what sort of individuals we may enslave the souls of. Yes, not going to let a guardrail interfere with my plan. I'm going straight for this tower so that I may look down at the guinea pigs. Although they may not know it, they're all part of something greater as soon as I get my grubby little hands on them. You hear them over there resisting. And they won't resist for long. Look at him, one of my minions. One of my most faithful, as a matter of fact. Out here doing my work. I seem to observe yes. He never knew what what... That was nothing. Anyway, as I was saying... nothing up here of value. What the deuce? You hear them resisting, don't you? You hear that? Competent fools. Think they can resist the greatest scientist the world has ever seen, the inventor of eternal life? Rutherford Beauregard Jenkins III? I may be down, but I'll never be out. Wherein might I find additional victims? Is the question which I am trying to answer at this juncture, and I don't seem to... Yes. I can run for now. I cannot run forever. Either I nor one of my faithful minions will cut them down. Presenting their life force for my consumption! Aha! I didn't need that anyways. Seem to be a bit rusty with this thing. Explosives have always answered the most complex of life's callings in the past. There we go. There's one. Nope. That fell dreadfully short. However, try again. That's the way of science. That didn't even explode. Rats! They run so gracefully, I simply can't follow their majesty. Not to mention, they seem to have gained teleporting powers as well. Ah! defeat me, I'll send my most faithful minion after them. The smartest of the entire group. The wittiest of the entire troop. Rock Chocolate Bottom!
Yep, that's me. Rock Chocolate Bottom. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am Rock Chocolate Bottom. I am the greatest construction worker the world has ever seen. I have built more stuff and more things and more shit than any one of my peers, my predecessors, or my ancestors, or the molesters. You see, I have acquired myself a bit of a taste for the big guns, for the big equipment, for the magnificent machinery. Things such as the Navid, which is, of course, my most prized possession, my biggest tool. And I have a lot of big tools. And this one right here, this has got me a lot of work done. I'm OSHA approved to be able to use it. I have all those necessary certifications. I have all the necessary personal protective equipment. And I shall now build myself a little something. I don't know what the scientist wanted, something about harvesting people's spirits or some shit. I'm not into all that. I'm gonna build something. I'm gonna build something alright. I'm gonna build a stack of bodies. Let's get into it. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we can begin. We're gonna build something. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be something my granddaddy Chocolate Bottom would have been proud of. Oh, Grandpappy Chocolate Bottom, I'm gonna make you proud. I'm gonna do what it takes. I'm gonna give of myself more than what I take. I'm gonna I don't think he's very proud of me right now. I'm gonna make him proud though in a minute. For what the hell? Okay, there's alternative methods of getting what I need. For example, pour a hemp blow, as the Mexican friends of mine would say on the construction site. You know, construction sites have a lot of Mexicans these days. They do good work. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna get it done. Grandpappy, don't count me out. I may not have been your favorite grandchild. I may have been the black sheep of the family. My daughter, she might have gone on to become a lawyer, and my sister, she went on to become an aircraft pilot, flying aircraft much like this one. And my daddy, your son, he might have wound up running for Congress and losing twice before he finally won by cheating. But I'm gonna make something of this world, and of this world that I'm in. I'm gonna make something of this career path which I've chosen, which is one of the dumbest things I could have chosen to do, but it pays the bills, you know. And I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something that Grandpappy Chocolate Bottom would have approved of. I just hope the Lord, this pilot here, knows what he's doing. He's flying awful low. I don't have a good feeling about this. Oh my God, he just shut the gate. How am I supposed to get out now? What is he? Oh my, no, Lord, oh Lord of mercy. Aunt Lori, guide my hand. He's trying to land, this son of a bitch. What in the apps? I'm out. I'm gone. Goodbye. Have a nice time. I am splitting from this banana. You count me out of this. Heavens to Murgatroyd. He did it. That crazy son of a bitch, he did it. What a trooper. What a man. What an absolute Chad. All right. It's time for celebrating for later now. Right now, I need to get a move on. We got building to do. I'm gonna build a stack of bodies. We're gonna get it. We're gonna build it. I have the OSHA equipment. OSHA approved equipment, my personal protective equipment. I just got to have the right materials. Not quite sure what that fella's doing, but I'll abide it. I'll allow it. Don't seem to be any... I'm going to walk away from that window because there seems to be somebody outside who's trying to take away my certifications, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to come over here. See what I can see, what I can see, what I can see, what I can see, what I can see. My associate below me, associate below me seems to have met an untimely end. But I have been trained in CPR. Something that they require us to do whenever we take our certification classes. They require us to learn how to do CPR, which, as you know, stands for tie the man's shoes over and over and over again, as you can tell, which I'm doing. See there? I tied his shoes so much he came back to life. Something they don't teach you in most classes, but they teach it in ours. I've saved many a life using that exact life-saving method. Now, where was I?
Building a stack of bodies!
Certainly there must be, somebody. I have devised a plan. I see it in the blueprints. Chandler way. Seems that... I'm not quite sure why that happened, but... we'll just shut that. For my safety. Safety is very important in this line of work. You're gonna do a job, you gotta do it safe. A stack of bodies. Not quite sure. I can't feel my legs. Anybody around? Anybody? Anybody at all? Anybody at all? Well, I used that goofy ass scientist's teleporter. Anyway, I was building a stack of bodies a minute ago, and I have a feeling that that location I was trying to build it at might not be the most optimal spot. I'm gonna meander over here, yonder way. I'm gonna occupy this Tower 4. Quicker than you can wipe your ass and wipe your nose with the toilet paper. I'm very slow, though. I don't think this bodes well for my chances of establishing a foothold. There we go. I'm gonna do CPR on this fella. Tie his shoes over and over again until he comes back to life. Because I'm a good Samaritan like that. I'm trained in CPR. It's actually against the law for me to walk by a body without actually trying to help him. See there? I'm a good Samaritan like that. I'm a good man, even though I'm trying to build a stack of bodies. I don't seem to see... Oh. I see a little bit of materials getting delivered. As soon as that material arrives, I'm gonna receive the delivery. Watch it. Watch it now. It's gonna happen. Material's about to arrive, and we're gonna start building that stack of bodies here directly. Where in the absolute living fuck? Alright, well, I don't know where my material went at. Probably got stuck at the supply house again. Aha! There it comes. There comes the delivery vehicle. Where? Wait, what? Man, they slippery, aren't they? Can't imagine where. Oh. Howdy. How you doing? Alright, well. Y'all keep it down up there. We got people trying to sleep. People trying to... Oh, forget it. Where's that material delivery at, man? I ordered that shit an hour ago. Is there somebody up there? Is there... Are you my material... You deliver it? No, he's not a delivery man. Where in the absolute living heckin' pupper has my material gotten off to? The supply house was going to deliver that earlier this morning, and I mean... It didn't stop over there. No, ain't stopped over there. It's gonna get here. If it don't get here, I'm gonna wind up having to file a complaint with Chris over there at the supply house. And I know Chris. Chris is a good man, and he wouldn't want me to. Aha! There it is, right there. Right on. Where in the? Where? Huh? Where that? Aha! That's it. Man, it's gonna be late today. How am I supposed to build a stack of bodies? Well, this is just unfortunate. I can't imagine why it's not... Why... Is that crazy bastard with the Black Hawk landed over there again? Man. That's one good pilot. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't guess my material's coming out this side. I'm gonna build a stack of bodies. I'm gonna need some material delivered a little faster than this right here. I'm gonna tell you something about. I'm gonna have to go to a different position wherein I might acquire the materials which I have requested at this juncture. Seems all of our receiving doors are shut. I'm going to have to amend. There we go. Looks like I'm inadvertently looking out the exact same fucking way I just was a second ago. It's problematic to say the least. Where's that? Never can grab his hand. There we go. All right. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by fate itself. Look at her. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There's my material right there. Look, I'm going to tell you something, Bo. Perfect timing. Right on schedule. Right on schedule. That was a twofer right there. I'm gonna need a little more than that to build my stack of bodies, but you know that'll suffice for the moment. But I'm gonna need more than that. Where's the rest of my material coming from? It's not what I wanted, but that will that'll twerk. Where in the heck? Oh, who's coming? That's that fella. He ain't the material delivery driver. That guy right there, however, that's that delivery service. They don't seem to be delivering no material to me, anyways. Well, they stopped. Is he coming to this address, or is he next door? I hate whenever the delivery people do this. They always deliver somewhere prior to you before they come to you, and that's just frustrating. No, here he comes. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you kindly. You're a good man. I don't care what Sylvia says about you. Sylvia being your wife, of course. How do I know that? Well, I guess you'll never know, will you? Aha. There goes another delivery. I didn't even sign for that one. Also, somebody from that general direction had some shit to say about what I just did. That delivery driver. Or that delivery. And, I don't think he took too kindly to it. But who needs it? Not me. Not me, not old Rock Chocolate Bottom. Oh, what the... Man really had to put his foot down about that one, didn't he? Alright. Somebody out here got something to say about Rock Chocolate Bottom. Somebody out here challenging me? Somebody out here threatening with a man with the yellow hard hat with the OSHA certification? By God almighty, there comes a red truck. That looks like one of my material deliveries. For the stack of bodies, which I am building. I might have to get a new set of prints with this much material coming in. Who's coming? Who's walking? Nah. Where's he at? Oh, my land. Look at there. Looks like another delivery just got airmailed to me. Another delivery just got landed on the roof. Oh, never mind. Seemed that was the case at all. Seems to be a mistake. Must have been delivered to the wrong address. It's supposed to be airmail, but well, you know how airmail is these days. However, that one was right on schedule. I might have to conduct myself elsewhere. Would you look at that? More bodies for my stack. I mean, somebody has something to say about this. Now, I don't much appreciate what they're saying about it. So I'm gonna come on in here. See if I care. See if I give half of a horse's shit about what you got to say about me. Are you? Yeah. If the fellas below me might be able to do a little helping. There's a man down. Could you come tie my shoes over and over until I please? Somebody tie my shoes. CPR, you know how you tie somebody's shoes. You tie somebody's shoes over and over until they come back to life. Anybody certified in that manner of medical treatment? Who might be able to assist me in this trying time of... Why, my Tickle Todd's my favorite co-worker, coming up to assist me in my time of need. Well, that smarts. Oh, I believe I'm having a backstab. Not Tickle Todd's. Not my favorite co-worker. He wouldn't do something like this. Not to me. Not to Rock Chocolate Bottom. Oh. Well, I'm gonna come over here. I need to not. I need to take a couple days off from work. I'm gonna have to call my supervisor and tell him that I have endured many things, and I can't. I'm gonna have to quit or something like this. The pay is not enough to be able to accommodate. Ladies and gentlemen, the name is none of your business, but suffice it to say, I am the bouncer. And you can call me that from now on. My job is to make sure that nobody who shouldn't be in there gets there. So I'm going to acquire myself exactly the methods, the weapons that I need. And we are going out there and we are going to do. Give me 1 second to remember what I was here for. I am an operator. I've gone completely off the rails. I don't even remember what I was doing. My job as the bouncer is to prevent people from getting in who don't need to be in. People from going to the zone who don't need to be there. I will use any means necessary to protect the location which I have been assigned, using my sheer cunning. And my grenade launcher, which just kind of comes with the territory. Need to get over there fast, though. No one's protecting. No one's protecting the area. Look at all these people just walking around in here as if it doesn't matter. As if this is not a restricted area. I believe I'll go there. Go to that entrance. SDGRE, you've already been approved. I'll let you in. Everybody else has got to stay out, though. Alright, my name is Sylvester Briggs. I am the bouncer for this, very high-end establishment, which you see before you, also known as the Secure and Protect local bar, I suppose. And I may be flying a very flamboyant helicopter, but I lead a very mediocre and moderate and minimalist lifestyle. And I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna do what I need to do to protect, defend, serve all the patrons who decided to stop at this establishment. And the way that I'll be doing that is going right over here and protecting the area as best as I can, with all the tools and equipment that I've been given by the boss, the scientist, whom you've already met, Jefferson. What's his name? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I was only just hired, just recently. It's none of my business. I just do what I'm told. As I said, I'm very new.
Alright, well, that one didn't work at all. But it's alright. That guy was a noob. He was brand new to the job. Gonna have to let a real professional take over from here. The name's Sylvester Briggs. Pleased to meet you. My job here is to do what all these new guys around here don't know what the hell they're doing. Like this guy right here, he doesn't know what he's doing. His job, just to put clothes on people. Undress them, take them in the back, slap a new suit on them, slap a new skin, new pair of sunglasses, like these mediocre ones he bought from Walmart for $5. That cigarette ain't even real. That's just a prop. But me, I'm real to the bone. Like that Safari guy said. Jefferson Goldwinkle was his name. Like the Safari guy said, I got papers. I got a message to send to all the motherfuckers who dare to think. They dare to think that they could just step into the scientist's laboratory over there and get away with it. I'm a little more clever than that. I don't let just anybody in. I don't let... Like this guy here. I don't need him around. I don't know who that guy thought he was. He's not coming with me. Nobody comes with me. Nobody catches up with me. Sylvester Briggs, I'm like the wind. Nobody can catch me. Yeah, you hear him out there? You hear him complaining? Well, what does a complainer get but left behind? You think you complain and bitch about things and I'm just gonna let you in? I'm just gonna let you step into the most expensive car in this entire lot? Nah. Not on your mother. And I know your mother. She's a good woman. And she doesn't like the way you turned out, boy. But she likes Sylvester Briggs. I give it to her right. I do the deed. I do it right. I get the job done. Not just with your mother, but also with your father, too. But we won't talk about him. I gotta... Now somebody cut my brake line! I knew it! Thank goodness the scientist had the respawn beacon up. Otherwise I would... Excuse me. There's a pole over here. If you're gonna pull there, Stinkleblake, get on the pole there. What was I... where do you buy the car? Yeah, you buy the car from over here at the laptop. Yeah, I forgot about that. The mail order thing. You know, they just introduced the system. Let's go on ago. The SUV, yeah. Like, that's not my color. My color's black. Why is it red? But I have to talk to the boys in the garage. Where's the, there it is. Yeah, that's my car right there. Ain't she a beaut? Just bought it. Just bought it last week, actually. Somebody back there got some shit to say about it, but I don't care. I'm Sylvester Briggs. I don't take no shit from nobody. I just drive. I drive to the spot, I do the deed, and I go home. I don't know why I'm Australian suddenly. Anyways, I forget that ever happens, and I'm just gonna take it off road here. Gonna get to the spot quicker and try not to. Okay. That's my turning, my turning bird call. Yeah, you heard it. Look at there. Okay, what kind of wise guy left that car there? Probably need to move that. Oh, all right, well, I'm taking pot shots from some wise guy back there. I got some shit to say about it, but I don't care. I'm Sylvester Briggs. I don't take no shit from nobody. I just drive. I just do my job, and I go home, and I kiss the wife, and I kiss the husband, and then I go to bed, and I do it all again the next morning. As soon as I can get where I need to go, that is. I didn't anticipate this taking that long, or I probably wouldn't have been so flippant with that fence back there. I about took out the yield sign too, but I don't yield. I'm Sylvester Briggs. I ain't yield for nobody. I'm like the wind. Nobody can catch me. There's a lot of rock walls in this area. I'm probably going to take it a little slow. You know, sometimes it's okay to take it slow. Sometimes you got to take it slow. Otherwise, well, you'll wind up like that other guy back there with the car. I don't know him, obviously. Certainly couldn't be me. Oh, Lord, I'm taking more shots. You think you could stop Sylvester Briggs, you got another thing coming. Just like that rock. That rock thought he could stop me. You see how that turned out for him? I ran slap over him. Didn't even matter. Didn't even blink. It sure is taking a while. I'm gonna be pissed as balls if I get over here and there's nothing to do. One thing I might try. Snot! I got a split! That car's gonna blow! My leg! Oh, it hurt me a little more than I thought. I'm gonna do some of that CPR chocolate bottom telling me about tying your shoe and making you feel better. Strange, I do feel better. How the fuck does tying your shoe make you feel better? Whatever. I'm not gonna question Rock. Rock knows a lot about this sort of thing. He trained in CPR and OSHA and all that unnecessary bullshit that he thinks is so important. Actually came in handy this once. First time I've ever seen anything that idiot has come up with wake. You know, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. There's people over here in this area, the scientist lab, that don't need to be here. I swore on a gentleman's honor to the scientist that I'd keep his shit clean. Don't quite know why I agreed to it. He doesn't really pay me that well, but, well, payment's payment. I gotta make the moolah somehow. Really wish I wouldn't have ditched my car, though, because that's gonna be expensive. Shit cost me almost $250,000. Well, now. That's not how gravity works. Scientists must be up to his old tricks again. If I've seen it once, I've seen it 1,000 times. The old reverse gravity routine. The old reverse gravity gambit. Thought we'd seen the last of that guy. Egg on my face, I suppose. I suppose he was too clever. Now... look at there. Those people aren't supposed to be here. Seems my quarry's arrived. And don't forget it, neither! I got one shot left, and I better make it count. Of course, I got my trusty sidearm here, but this ain't gonna cut it. Not whenever those malukas are covered in half-inch steel. Bullet resistant. 5.56 ammo might take down a man, but it won't take down a machine. Not where I come from, anyways. Sylvester Briggs comes from the area where they make the machines strong as they make the men, and the men you can't even take down. I say you can't even take down the men with a 5.56 round. These shits they drink them like water. Wish I could find that green car. Or the red car, even better. Green car probably need to leave alone, otherwise they might kick me out the bar too, but the red car. Well, the red car doesn't seem to be here either. I can tell because I'm psychic. I said don't bring those things around here, you hear? What the f... Well, thankfully the scientist respawn thing's still working, otherwise I'd be toast. I'd have been 86 right then and there. But, I'm gonna come back with a vengeance. Anybody coming with me? Mason, you with me. Mason, I'm gonna drop you off right in the middle of the scientist's lair. You go do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing, and that's how we're gonna do this. You got your piece? Good, I like to see it. I like it when they come prepared. I'm gonna drop you off right on their doorstep, and I want you to give them hell.
You hear me, Mason? You give them hell. You do what you gotta do. Sometimes what's gotta be done gets done, and sometimes what's gotta be done don't get done. But Mason, I know you the type that get it done. You drop down there, you make them proud. You make Rutherford Beauregard proud, you hear me, Mason? You don't take shit from nobody. Now get out there and make them proud. Mason, I said... Good man. Thought he was about to get sentimental on me. Thought he was about to stick around. He doesn't need to stick around, not with Sylvester Briggs. Not where I'm going. Where I'm going, no man will come from. No man will come back from. I may never see my wife and baby boy again, but it's got to be done. That crazy ass scientist. He's got to get his soul somehow. He can't do it alone. He's just a scientist. He doesn't know shit about killing people. Now, if I set up a trap right here on the bridge, right here in the funnel, where these unsuspecting... I really did not land very well there. Alright. Put it right here at the bridge. I'm not gonna set the timer. I want to feel it. I want to hit the button. I want to be the one to control this. I'm gonna make this work. Listen to him. Well, I for some reason reloaded rather than fuck. Well, he was probably okay. He was just driving a little four-wheeler. Really not much of a threat anyways. But anybody else comes through here, I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna teach him. I'm gonna send him a message from Rutherford Beauregard. They need to stay out of his shit. You just watch this right here. Let old Sylvester Briggs teach you how it's done. What is that noise? It's like one of our associates seems to be having engine trouble, but I really not equipped for such things. I let the little guys take care of that shit. I let the little guys take care of those sorts of jobs. Look at him. He doesn't have engine trouble. He's doing just fine. He was faking on me. You can't fake out Sylvester Briggs. You gotta get up pretty early in the morning to do that sort of shit. Now, as I was saying, damn, these crickets are loud. Wish I could shoot the crickets. I'd show them what for. I'd get them. Oh. Hold the phone. Who did... You get out of here, you hear me? You get out of here, I'm trying to... You gotta be quiet, you gotta be smart. You're not being very smart. Now they know what... Asshole! Well, maybe I can... Idiot, you messed me up! Well, nobody's gonna come through here because they saw that guy going through here and they're gonna get suspicious now. They're gonna know we're up to no good. And just when I laid out the Christmas present right there for him. Right there by the bush. Where in the fuck? Oh, there it is. Right there for him. Look at it. Nobody's gonna be here to unwrap it because of you! Not a single person on the entire road for 100 miles. Look at it. All because that one guy couldn't leave shit alone. God, just my luck. Stuck out here with no car, no helicopter, no airplane, no speedboat. Wait a minute. Why, it's one of the guys. It's one of the boys. Coming over here with a machine gun. He's gonna do the same thing I'm doing. Only better. He's got the heavy artillery to back this up. Problem is, because that helicopter, they're not gonna be able to have any options. Quite sure why he's laying down anyways. Ah, and they're escaping by plane anyways. Look at them. Sneaky bastards. They gave me the slip. Well, there's not much left I can do here. Wait a minute. There's a guy over there. Look at him. He thinks he's so smart. He's gonna try and escape by helicopter. Well, that bird doesn't have what it takes to face Sylvester Briggs and my machine gun, my side piece here. I'll show him what for. I'll teach him how to fly. Yeah. You come right on over here. Well, what is he doing? I hate it when they do this. I hate it when you just come over here. I'll show you what for. You think you're so smart with your blue bird? Look at it. He even painted it blue to taunt me. And he's going that way. Alright. This is gonna take some... Unless he's about to crash. Nope. He's not. He's too good. He's too good. This is gonna take some getting used to. Alright. Looks like I better split before my ankles are getting sore from standing here so long. I think I'm standing in an ant bed anyways. Actually, what if I do this little number right here? He's still invincible. All right, well, this is not proving very fruitful. I'm gonna have to use the scientist's little tool he calls the respawn. That was a lot more painful than I thought it would be, but I guess the job gets done. Wilford Warstash, and ladies and gentlemen, you have come to the right place. Tonight, I will be interviewing several individuals of ill repute who have dared to enter the scientist's lab over there. You know, the scientist, Rutherford Beauregard Jenkins, yes. He has established himself a scientific outpost right alongside this hilltop right here. I've already interviewed him at a earlier date, but this evening I will be interviewing all the people who have gone in there thinking that they own the place, and of course they do not. So, really unfortunate situation which they found themselves in, but I will be going and I will be speaking with each and every one of them to see exactly what the fuck they think they're doing in this neighborhood. Now, I will be carrying my signature side piece, of course, my Type 115 with the 50 cal on it. Yes, that's always the device which I bring for these sorts of things. And we will be interviewing every single one of them to figure out what made them think, what caused them to choose to invade the scientist's privacy in this manner. Now, where's the helicopter? Yes, the Channel 5 chopper seems to be stuck. Seems to be lost, yes. It seems to have found its way, too, yes. Well, I've got my microphone, got my clipboard, my ink pen, yes, check. Alrighty then. Let's go down to the scene and interview a couple of these individuals. Figure out exactly what they thought they were going to accomplish. Now, my microphone? Yes, the microphone right there on the end of my, little toy here. We're gonna interview every single one of them, ladies and gentlemen. You just hang around. Don't change that channel. Don't touch that dial or whatever the kids are saying these days. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna talk to the local people here. Gonna get their scoop. Gonna get their side of the story. See, this is how this is gonna work. Now, I've been working in the press for several decades, and I'm certainly the most qualified person, of course, to speak with these individuals on behalf of the American people. You see, I'm very good at conducting interviews, conducting myself, conducting
shall we say, the flow of the interview, you know. These interviewees always tend to try and get off topic, get off track, forget what they're talking about. Well, I'm not that kind of man. I'm a man of sheer will and focus and commitment, and I am definitely going to deliver to you the most interesting, engaging, and entertaining, and oh my god, I just broke both my fucking ankles. Hang on just a second. I have to step into the shrubbery and take care of a few things, yes. Hang on. I'll be with you in a moment. Alright now, where are these rapscallions who dared enter the scientist's laboratory here? Oh my god! Oh! So that's what I get for trusting Jerry and the Channel 5 chopper to take me where I need to go. But that's alright. Old Patrick over here, he's known for... What's his name? I forgot what his name is. Sid. Yes, Sid, not Patrick. Sid, Patrick's his older brother. Sid is always known for being able to, do it that... Is there... Alright, that's fine. I'll take my own damn chopper. You guys are... Look at this. Look at there. I'll take my own chopper. I know how to fly, too. Yes, I may be a world-renowned reporter, but I'm also a fantastic pilot. Alright, you can't keep Walford motherfucking Wolfsnatch down forever, see? We're gonna get that interview one way or the other. All the other guys down there, they can find their own ride. I'm going solo. This interview's real hot. Gotta get the inside scoop, gotta get it fast. Did I remember my microphone? Yeah, I got my microphone, I got my notepad, I got my ink pen. Seem to have inhaled a lot of smoke. I really need to quit smoking. Ugh. Anyways. We're gonna get that interview. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna talk to the locals. We're gonna figure out why they investigated, why they invited, what am I talking about? Why they invaded the scientist's lair. There we go. Only one way to do this. You gotta parachute in. It's the only safe way. People around here have no respect for the press. Alright. Ah, my parachute is... I'm good. I'm good. A reporter's always good. Thanks to everybody for not shooting me. They must have seen the press badge. Alright. Wilford's on the case. Investigative report. Gotta get the inside scoop on everything going on. Why they chose the scientist's home to... That's not good. What do you know about the situation unfolding in the scientist's laboratory? Doesn't seem very talkative. Probably doesn't want to implicate himself. It's okay. Ha. What do you know about it, huh? What do you... He probably doesn't want to implicate himself either. These interviewees sure are hardy. Finally got a hold of him. Him too. They didn't have much to say. Unfortunate. They could have... Ah! Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that we're back around to me again. Jefferson Goldwinkle. man with a safari hat and a lot of attitude. It has been a long evening. We've seen many people with a lot of purpose. But it doesn't seem that much purpose is left in this world at all. So many lives lost to the scientist, his whims, his respawn mechanic. So many souls. So little time. But as all bad things must come to an end, so must this show this evening, this tonight, the date which we are talking at. So thank you for your patronage. Thank you for visiting us here on Channel 5 or whatever it was we were broadcasting on, according to Wilford. And probably never do this again. Probably our last safari. So with that being said, thank you and